Welcome to Marketing and Mindset for Wellness Coaches, the podcast for health coaches and wellness entrepreneurs just like you who are building a business, making the world a healthier place, and designing a first-class life. I'm your host, Kim Foster, MD and certified business coach, and I'm on a mission to help you up-level your strategy and raise your mindset so you can truly thrive and grow your business. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Marketing and Mindset for Wellness Coaches. This is going to be such a fun episode today. Right now, we are getting really close to the end of the year. And so at this time of the year, I always love to do some planning for the new year. And one of my favorite things to do is to create a vision board. This can be such a fun and effective way to envision where you want your life and business to go in the year to come. And so if you're on board with that idea, then you are going to enjoy this episode. Now, here is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to discuss exactly why a vision board can be so powerful, how to use a vision board, even if you're not completely on board with the law of attraction. And then we're going to look at 4 steps for how to create your own vision board. And then at the end, after all of that, I'm going to give you a really simple alternative to a vision board. So let's dive in. Now, let me start by asking you, do you set goals for yourself, either in your personal life or for your business? And if not, how do you know that you're growing or making progress? And when was the last time that you allowed yourself to daydream about the type of life that you want? I also think it's important to ask yourself, what is your why? What's the reason behind all the long hours that you're spending on your business? As I'm sure you know, creating a vision board has become a really popular activity in recent years, especially as the new year approaches and people think about the past year and the way that they want the new year to play out. A vision board is simply one tool that helps you visualize your dreams and your goals, but it's a very powerful tool. Let's explore how vision boards work and why they're so powerful. I want to briefly explain 5 different ways that vision boards can help you to reach your goals. So, number 1 is that vision boards help you focus on what's truly important to you. Now, whether you combine a personal vision board with a professional one or keep them both separate, thinking about what you want in life or in business, it forces you to prioritize what's really important. So, do you want to buy your first house or maybe move to a warmer climate? So putting a photo of your dream location by the beach, that will inspire you to work harder and to stay strong when, for example, charging premium pricing. Number 2, visualization stimulates the creative side of your brain. Placing your vision board in sight of your desk or your computer, it serves as a daily reminder of what you want to achieve and keeps your creative mind open to new ideas and new ways to get where you want to go. I often hear from clients that just the act of looking at their vision board, it helped them outline a new program or write a new piece of content or other pieces of their business that required a lot of creativity. Some people keep their vision board or some version of it open and visible near their nightstand because the idea that this helps to stimulate their subconscious before going to bed. And people find that they often wake up with fresh and innovative new ideas. All right, number 3, focusing on goals makes you recognize new resources or opportunities. Visualizing yourself achieving the lifestyle of your desires will not only motivate you to work toward that goal, but you'll also notice new opportunities or resources that can lead you to reaching your goal. These opportunities may have always been present, but now that you're focused on your goal, you're going to see them in a new light, and you'll see them as a way to help you reach that intended goal. Number 4, it forces you to break out of your comfort zone by stating a big, scary goal. If you are feeling stuck in a rut because you're afraid to break out of your comfort zone, a vision board can help you break through that upper limit. Because acknowledging your big goals, as scary and outrageous as they may be, it'll help you to step out and take on new challenges, all in the name of reaching that scary goal. So if your goal is to speak in front of an audience of 5,000 people at your favorite conference, for example, then you'll start to see more opportunities for smaller speaking engagements. These smaller gigs will give you lots of practice and build your name recognition so that when the organizers of your favorite conference advertise that they're actually looking for speakers, you'll be well prepared to submit your name. Number 5 is that seeing a big goal forces you out of daydream and into action. Nothing happens without some action on your part. A vision board is not a magic trick. It's a tool that spurs us into action because we finally know what we want out of life. Visualize your ideal life and then approach each day with action steps that will lead you toward that ideal life. Now, let's say that you are skeptical about vision boards. Let's talk about that. Let me tell you right now, you do not have to subscribe to the law of attraction to make vision boards work for you. If you're familiar with the law of attraction, you know that it's all about the concept of like attracting like. This is the idea that when you put positive energy into the world, you receive positive results in return, and you attract good things to you, things that you are focusing on. Thinking positively about your goals and dreams means that they will ultimately become your reality. And vision boards have become a popular tool for manifesting those dreams, with the idea that if you dream it, you will achieve it. But again, we're not talking about magic here. And there's actually quite a bit of research around the power of positive thinking. In fact, there's research to demonstrate that positive thinking has been shown to relieve everyday stress and also have outcomes like fewer hospital stays among cancer patients. But let's say you're not completely convinced about this manifestation thing or the law of attraction or any of that. Can you still benefit from creating a vision board? The answer is yes. So here's how to make vision boards work for you. Let's talk about this. Number 1 is to choose your own goals. Do not think about what you quote unquote should work toward. And please don't choose something that others think you should do. Creating a vision board is a great opportunity to really explore the things that make you excited. What will energize you to work every day and avoid collapsing on the couch and binging on Netflix? Where does your passion lie? Dig deep to find these answers. Number 2 is to ask why these are your goals. As you're creating a vision board, I want you to give yourself more time to look inside and discover why you have this business and what you want to work toward. Is it a specific end game or an overall lifestyle that you want? Number 3 is to create action plans based on your goals. Daydream all you want about a nomadic lifestyle or a house by the beach or whatever your heart desires, but understand that the only way that you'll achieve those things is to take action. Whether you believe in the law of attraction or whether you don't, this piece cannot be skipped. To move forward, you really have to take small steps, right? If you want to win the lottery, you need to go and buy that ticket. Actions will bring you toward your main goal. I want you to take small steps forward every single day. And finally, number 4 is allow yourself to change your mind. It is perfectly fine if your goals change midway through the year. Maybe your path to a certain goal isn't as straightforward as you once thought. Allow yourself the opportunity to correct the course or to try something new. We all evolve over time, and so will our goals and ambitions. Okay, so now that we've talked about why you might want to create a vision board and how to make it work for you, let's talk about the specific how of creating a vision board. And I've got a really simple 4-step process. So step number 1 is to choose your medium. For starters, I want you to decide if this is going to be a physical vision board or a digital vision board. If you love the idea of creating a vision board to help you focus on your goals, but you don't happen to have dozens of old magazines lying around, then simply create a digital vision board using online resources. The mission is the same. You're prioritizing what is most important in your life and choosing which goals you want to achieve this year. Then find photographs that represent those goals and dreams. The only difference is you'll be finding photos online and you don't need any glue or tape. Digital vision boards can be made using tools that you can find online like PicMonkey or Pinterest. I mean, you can find various vision board apps, very specific apps for creating vision boards. Or again, use Canva or PicMonkey. Those are graphic design platforms that have got templates that you can use for creating vision boards. But to be honest, my favorite tool for this is Pinterest. It's a really easy way to search for photos of your ideal lifestyle and simply pin those to a secret board. Of course, if you want to make your vision board public at any time, it's a really simple switch under the Settings tab. Okay, step number 2 is to choose your photos. If you're going with a physical vision board, then of course you need to gather up a bunch of magazines and grab a sharp pair of scissors and get cutting. Using digital photos for this project allows you to search from the millions of photos online, which means that creating a digital vision board is, for most people, easier and quicker than the old-fashioned way. So some options for finding your images are to look on unsplash.com. That site offers completely free, really excellent, high-quality photos that you can simply download to your computer. You can also use stock photo houses. Those offer high-quality photos for which you really pay just a small fee to use those. Google Images, of course, offers access to millions of images, but this is only if you plan to keep your vision board for personal use only and not post it online anywhere. If at any time you're thinking of publishing your board online, like in a blog post or an Instagram post, I want you to rethink using those Google Images, as you never want to be accused of copyright infringement. So on Pinterest, of course, you don't run any copyright risks because you're simply pinning those desired photos onto Pinterest, not directly onto your website. All right, step number 3 in creating your vision board is to use photos that spark joy. If you're familiar with Marie Kondo, which you likely are, then you're going to recognize this phrase. Incidentally, one of my clients inside my business mentorship program last year, she was actually Marie Kondo's private yoga teacher and health coach. And we often talked about Marie on a first name basis. So I've actually always felt a lot more connected to Marie Kondo ever since then. Of course, I wasn't Marie Kondo's coach myself, but I was her coach's coach, or like my teenager said one day, so you're Marie Kondo's godmother coach? And I was all, yeah, I like the sound of that. But anyway, I love Marie Kondo's Spark Joy directive and her guiding principle. And I really like to use it for designing vision boards too, not just for decluttering my house, because vision boards are just as much about emotions as they are about physical things. Do you really want to own that BMW convertible one day, or is it more about the freedom and carefree life that that particular photo symbolizes? I want you to find the photos that make you feel the positive emotions you want to feel, and consider adding words or quotes or affirmations that speak to you. Step number 4 is to keep a screenshot handy. No matter which tools you use to create your vision board, take a screenshot or 2 if it's a large document and save it as your wallpaper on your laptop and also on your phone. Make a point of looking at this every day and meditating on what steps you need to take to get closer to those goals. Consider, of course, if you need to break those large goals into smaller goals and then map out those action steps. I want you to also reflect on your progress every night before you go to sleep. Visualizing prior to sleeping, as we, kind of touched on earlier, it really helps you to feel motivated to get up in the morning and start working toward those goals. In the end, achieving your goals, of course, is completely up to you and the actions that you take. But your vision board, whether it's traditional or digital, it's simply a tool to help you stay on the path toward your ideal life. Now, let's say that you've listened to all this and it all sounds great, but you are just not going to do it. You don't have the kind of time that's required, and it's not something that's high up enough on your priority list to make happen. But you still want to capture the energy of a vision board as a guiding light for the year ahead. What can you do? Well, here's an idea, and you've probably heard of this before, but an alternative to a vision board is to get inspired every day with one simple word. Like I said, if the idea of creating a vision board just really isn't your jam, then consider choosing a word to inspire you toward your goals. Many vision board enthusiasts actually start their boards with their chosen word. But even if you choose not to complete an entire board, a single word can be a really effective tool. Words are powerful, especially if you spend time reflecting on what you want this upcoming year to look like. What do you want to achieve in your personal life? What do you see happening in your business in this next quarter? Choosing goals and having things to look forward to adds a bit more excitement to your life, and it will definitely spur you into taking actions to make those goals become a reality. And a single word is also very easy to focus on. Seeing that one word, it's really simple for your mind to embrace and to remember, and keeping your word at the forefront of your mind makes setting boundaries and making better business decisions much easier, simply because you just have that one focus word. Now, what I don't want you to do is stress when choosing a word. If choosing a word to describe your upcoming year is causing you stress, it may not be the right exercise for you. Setting goals and choosing words is all about empowerment, allowing yourself the chance to dream about your ideal life and work toward achieving those dreams. But once you do choose your word, what then? So what I recommend is posting that word somewhere in your home or your office where you're going to see it every day. The idea is that you'll become motivated in your business and your personal life the more you see your chosen word. That word is going to help you recognize good opportunities that you may have missed in the past. And here are some more ideas. You could set up reminders on your phone using your word. You could incorporate meditating on that word into your morning or evening routines. You can share your word with others for accountability, which is so powerful. You could write the word in your planner. You could set up a digital wallpaper for your computer with that word. Really, the point here is to allow that word to sink into your brain and take action every single day that drive you toward your desired result. You don't need to set aside hours to set your vision for the year. Sometimes all it takes is a simple word to give us the motivation to move forward in life instead of feeling stuck in quicksand. Okay, that's the end of what I've got for you today. The bottom line is that creating a vision board for your year is a powerful, effective, and really fun exercise. There are lots of different ways to make your own, whether you're totally into the law of attraction or not. And again, if a vision board doesn't work for you, then just choose a word of the year. I hope that helped. I hope you enjoyed this, and I really hope that it got your juices flowing in terms of creating your 2021 vision. So now I would love to hear from you. Have you created vision boards for your life or your business in the past? How did it help you stay on track? Or if you prefer the word of the year idea, I would absolutely love to hear about that, and share your word with me if you are keen to do that. I would love to hear. Take a screenshot of this episode and then post it inside your Insta stories and tag me. My handle is @DrKimFoster. And let me know. Okay, that's a wrap for today. Thank you so much for listening and hanging out with me today. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks so much for listening. If you are ready to build a coaching business that gives you freedom and flexibility and allows you to make a meaningful impact in the world, but you're not really sure how to get started or what you need to do to attract the perfect clients and grow your income, then let me be your coach. I would love to teach you my exact framework, my proven method for how I created a freedom-based business for myself and how I've helped dozens of clients do the same thing and create a life that is better than their dreams. Get started by heading over to drkimfoster.com/business training, and there you can sign up for my free online training called The 4-Part Formula for Replacing Your 9-to-5 Income with a Coaching Business You Love.